The catastrophe became imminent in 1924. The might of Islam's Khilafah was no more. The world cornered the Muslims after depleting our core. They took out their militaries and came knocking on our doors. They began to invade our countries from every shore. They taught us nationalism, tribalism, and our unity was out the door. They made us pledge to useless flags and brought their kufr to our lands. They showed us their culture and we became instant fans. We abandoned our religion and so Allah abandoned us. We broke our deal with Allah within our mutual trust. We were supposed to remain obedient and in Allah place our trust, but we fell into sins and were betrayed by our lust. Allah sent us a messenger who taught us success, to aim for Jannah and love this dunya much less. But we took the blessings of honor and power for granted, so when we strayed from Islam, a wake-up call we were handed. The troops of the devil in our nations quickly landed, to colonize the Muslims with their kufr so candid. But we still didn't learn and so soon we became related. They were far from Allah and Islam is what they hated. We too loved this dunya and our iman had long faded. We didn't realize that the gates of Jannah are gated. Earning Jannah means putting desires to the side, if we expect the gates of paradise to open for us wide. But since we abandoned Allah and forgot our religion, Allah says be, and so He carries out His decision. The worst amongst us were made to lead us. They too were oppressors and didn't even feed us. Allah withdrew our khilafah and woke us up to a reality, that our success is with Allah and not with ethnic principalities. That we need to put our ethnicities and worldly love to the side and hold firmly to the rope of Allah, not swimming with the tide. Our return success as an ummah resides in following the Prophets and Sahaba's lives, and learning about and adhering sternly to the Qur'an and the Sunnah, and implementing Allah's laws collectively as an ummah. To rise back to the top, we must return to our deen, beginning with our own individual beings, then moving on to our families, communities, and nations, establishing with Allah the best of relations. So let's invest in akhirah instead of over-enjoying life, and be prepared for this means considerable strife. The hatred from the mouths of the kuffar continues to emanate. The time is for jihad, and salam to the believers who participate. Allah's Messenger sallallahu, alejhi said that the kuffar would attack and Muslim blood would be shed, because we're obsessed with the dunya and abandon jihad, that we love this life and would hate to be dead. And until we return to our deen, this condition remains, that we stand humiliated until we rethink our aims. We are here to establish Islam on this earth. So by the will of Allah, let's give Islam a rebirth.